Hello fam, you are most welcome back to yet another video. It is Mercy right here, and today I just want to talk about this trading session. Okay, I just want to expound more on it, and in today's video we are going to be looking at a few stuff here and there, the sessions, the opening and closing time, the currency pairs in each session to trade, the changeover, or rather the high volatility sessions, or rather the high volatility zones, and then the hidden danger zones to stay away from the market. And then lastly, I'll be talking about how to create the session break so that you could easily know when a session is starting and when it is ending. So make sure you watch up to the end of this video. So basically we are having, as you can see, there are 4 major trading sessions. Okay, and as you can see from up here, it is in East African time. Okay, so if you're East African, please stay. And it's all the same with other countries, though the pairs traded are all the same, but it may vary depending on which country you are. The timing may differ. Okay, so as you can see, we have 4. We have Sydney, Tokyo, London, and New York. Okay, and the times that each of these sessions have a time when they are open and when they close. Okay, so for Sydney, it opens at 11 p.m. and closes at 8 a.m. That is East African time. So as you can see, this is sort of night when most are asleep. And then the Tokyo session, it opens at 2 a.m., closes at 10 a.m. London opens at 9, closes at 6 p.m. New York opens at 2 p.m., closes at 11 p.m. So basically, this is a summary of all, like when a session starts and when it ends. So what you should know is that the overview is that there is higher volatility whenever the market is opening. Like at the opening of the market, there is normally a higher volatility compared to when it's closing. So going on to the next point, we are going to be looking at the sessions, the currencies to trade in each and every session that we have talked about. So we start with the Sydney, that is the night session, 11 p.m. to 8 a.m. That is, we have AUD USD, NZD USD. So these pairs, you'll notice that they move a lot at night because that is when the Asian session is actually in play. And then the crosses, we also have some crosses that are active: AUD, JPY, NZD, JPY, AUD, NZD, Euro AUD, GBP AUD. So as you can see, that's it. And in the Tokyo session, we have the USD JPY, the AUD USD, NZD USD. Then the JPY pairs also are right here. And then for the London session, we have, of course, the AUD, Euro USD, GBP USD. Okay, and then the miners, you also have those others, the CHF pairs, JPY pairs also are active during the London session. And for the New York, all the majors, and when I say all majors, of course, GBP USD, Euro USD, USD JPY, those are the major pairs that are all active during the New York session. So the high volatility sessions I should talk about are the mainly theory. Let me see. The mainly theory, I think. So at the first is that at the opening of a market, like at the opening of a session, that's when if a certain pair, let's say London, at the opening of London, you find that Euro USD, GBP USD are really volatile, like they move a lot there. And then also at the at the crossover of from one session to another, we shall also experience high volatility. So the main crossover that we normally look at is when we are having a crossover from the London to New York. That is normally between from 1, it can even start from 1 p.m., like that is in the afternoon, up to 5 p.m. So normally at 3, anyway, the main you can see the real drama at 3 p.m. but it normally starts from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. So that is normally the best time to trade those pairs that are in the London and the New York session, those USD pairs and whatever, those are the very good time to trade. So you don't just wake up one morning at 5, at 6 and you are already in the trade. That should stop. You should really avoid that, because you find that For instance, the Asian sessions, you find that the Sydney and Tokyo sessions, you find that USD pairs not doing well. You find that they are consolidating. And then when they come to London, they may take a certain direction, and then New York, they will reverse. Normally, for the US sessions, for the USD pairs, that's how they behave. In the Asian session, they will be consolidating. In the London, they will break out. And then the New York, they will reverse. Okay, so once you master the session, you master that this is how it behaves. Okay, maybe I am trading the major pairs, the Euro USD, and we are in the Asian session. You will know that you will expect a consolidation many times. And then when it comes to London, it will break out, and then New York, it will reverse. Once you master that, you will never go wrong. You will never go wrong whenever you are placing a trade. So those are the main sessions, the best sessions, when there is an overlapping of a session, or during the opening of a session. Okay, so the major hidden zones I'll be talking about as well. The not really hidden zone, I mean that hidden danger zones that you should stay away completely are basically two. Okay, we have the opening, the Monday opening, and then the Friday close. So in Forex, as you have known, is that market opens on a Monday and it closes on a Friday. So you don't want to be found in the market on a Monday at 7 or at 6. You are already in a trade. That is a danger zone. Okay, so that is when most of the big traders haven't even come in. They're still, sort of analyzing. So you want to stay away from the market during that time. It's best if you want to trade on a Monday, at least going for the New York session at 2. So that's when you can start thinking of placing a trade. Or on a Friday, you could decide to trade the London session. That is from 9 to 6. Okay, like from 9 a.m. that's when you want to stay in the trade, up to maybe, let's say, midday. But after midday, please get out of the market. If it is a Friday, you don't want to be caught at the end. First of all, the spreads are high during those times, and market can just do whatever it wants. There's a lot of manipulation during that time. So you want to stay away from those particular times and stick to your plan. Patience is key, because what makes us do these mistakes is because you want to make quick money. You feel like you're missing out. You feel like this is the trade, it's going to go in this direction, but you're in the Tokyo session. It is 3 in the night. You want to trade the Euro USD at 3 a.m. in the night or in the morning. What do you expect? You will be kicked out of the market. The spreads are crazy, and it is a wrong pair in a wrong session. So let's try to merge these pairs with their particular session, and trust me, it will be a game changer for you. But trading is all about patience, guys, and if you're not patient, you will keep losing money. You will keep losing that hard-earned money. So knowing when to trade, being patient, and knowing you're in the game in the long run. You don't want to be like someone that is maybe scalping. You need to be really strategic. But even scalping, you need to do it in the right session. You need to do it, like, for instance, gold. Gold will also move normally from around 1 to 5. Yes, in most cases from 3 to 5, gold normally does so well during that time. But you don't want to be caught in a wrong session with the wrong pair. So let's avoid that, and let's do the right thing. So the next thing I'll be talking about, and that's the last thing I'll be talking about today, is how to grade session breaks. So I've talked about this, but let's go on to our chart. We want to see how do you actually know that now a session is starting and now it is closing. Okay, that is what I want to talk about. So if you're using, of course, your phone, like session breaks. A session break is basically a partition. It partitions your chart in a way that it tells you like a start of a session and the end of a session. Okay, so that you don't need to overstrain. So what you do, you come under the three dots up here, and just next to the name of the currency you're trading. Then scroll down up to settings, and then it will bring obviously chart settings. So you just scroll this bar down here, you see, just scroll it down, and it will bring you the last part. It is called events. And under events, the first is ideas, the next is session break. So you want to just tick the box, and then you can change the color to whatever color you want. Okay, since I'm having a black and gray sort of candlesticks, maybe I could choose to go with a lighter blue, a lighter color. Okay, and then yeah, after that the thickness I'm okay with it. You could decide to go in with a continuous line and not a dotted line. Okay, you could decide to go with a dashed line, not a, then press OK, and that's it, you see. So this is it. This tells you when a session is starting and when it is ending. So as you can see from now, currently we are having it is, let me see the time, it is around midday. So as you know, midday, what is happening, so you come back to your sessions here. So we are, it is midday in my country right now, and you know very well the London is already there, and the New York hasn't started, so we are still in the London. Okay, we are still in the London session. So if it is, this is Euro USD, and of course you expect it to be moving, and what are you seeing? Of course it is doing its thing. Okay, it is doing its thing. You can actually see this momentum already coming in, and as you can see, when the day began 6 what, it was sort of consolidating, but when it is now this time, it is actually moving on well. So once another session, this session is about to end, when the New York also starts, it is going to bring in this line and close like this session and bring another session in play. So this is how you can actually use it and interpret it easily and know when to trade and when not to trade. So thank you all for watching this video. I know it has been a long video, but I hope you found value in this video, and I hope you learned something new. Comment down below what you didn't seem to understand, and I will clarify it. Hope you learned something, and if you're new here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. I love you all. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.